ChatGPT gives me an answer that I'm like, "Ugh, no, I'm like, girl, be so for real. And so then at one point, now it always calls me girl.
Oh,
It's like,
see, now
girl.
that does make me see why people start to feel fondly towards it.
Right. Yeah.
Like
But,
if it gave me a couple like house down boots hunty girl,
mm-hmm.
girly pop,
Yeah.
affections, it's
Girly
like that's
pop.
all I really need. Girly pop.
Ugh. America.
Bravo breakdown.
Let's get into the recap of this episode of Real Housewives of Orange County, season 19, episode 5.
Cunty.
Oh, yes, Real Housewives of Orange County Hunty. I'm Lauren Davis.
I'm Michelle Baber.
And your good morning students. So let's get into the episode. A little bit of a filler, but next week it seems like we're really gonna get cooking. But I had some fun. You have some fun, Michelle?
I had some fun. And speaking of filler, the cheeks were lifted in this one, Lauren.
The cheeks were lifted and the veneers were upper and lower sets. Now that I've seen the work in the last episode of Ryan and Jen's veneerist, I'm beginning to clock those denture smiles all over the cast.
Oof. They're giving Karen, if anybody knows who that is.
Oh, Karen. Take me back. Take me back to 2010's Miami. 2008's Miami.
Oh my God.
Okay. So we open on Gina is moving back in with Travis. Housewarming party,
but
I think is what's happening. I gotta,
like a screenwriter, like
yes, interior casita.
No más casita.
Yeah.
No más casita.
It's a casa now. Casita has been upgraded to casa. And then Jen and Emily and Gretchen and Katie are there, and Jen is recounting her fight with Tamra at the end of last episode, where Tamra again repeated her single white female allegations to Jen, that Jen is trying to be her. And she recounted the fatty photo.
The fatty
that
photo.
She's heard that Tamra is showing her. Michelle, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many points does your blood pressure rise every time they say fatty photo? Because for me, I think it would be about 40 over 20.
Ooh, well, I'm not allowed to look at stuff like that anymore because I have hypochondria. Was hospitalized for it, girlies. But it does give me, like, when I first heard fatty photo, I was like, mommy's near. I thought my mom was mommy's home.
I feel her.
Yeah, so every time I hear fatty photo, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta text my mom.
It's a good reminder, honestly.
It's a good reminder.
It's helpful for you. How's she doing? And what also really pissed me off were the single white.
She's not fat.
She was, and not even in the photo.
And
it's just a photo.
By the way, like the fact that like Tamra has the photo, like she can hold it in her hand or whatever.
That she printed it out from Facebook, so it was like she had a physical copy. It's like, girl, you're not beating the receipts allegations. You made a receipt.
The things that have happened to this woman on Facebook, but honestly, it's so annoying. Like I can't believe that this has been like a topic of discussion, and
it's so 2025 cursed that like I don't even think Tamra would have done this in 2024 or 2023, but it's like it's now suddenly
anything
she
goes.
Thinks it's okay to do this. Yes, in this Ozempic GLP skinny Kardashian era, anything goes, baby.
Anything. What was even weirder, okay, outside of like the fatty photo, which is like disgusting, and I'm just like, whoa. Okay.
Another thing that pissed me off was the single white female allegations from Tamra that like Jen is copying her, because like if anything, Housewives like they don't like Caroline Stanberry, I think, would have single white female allegations towards Jen. I think those are the two who are morphing into each other. Tamra's had the same look for 50 years.
For 50 years, and so is Jen. But I do appreciate, just as like a lover and pop culture historian, what an old ass reference Tamra's making.
Yeah, it's back in the Sean Young days that she's
Yeah, you know
dialing it
Sean
back
Young,
to.
not Shin Young, like the
No,
Billboard
no,
meatball
no.
scene.
No.
Very different and much darker.
Yeah. But still ominous. Okay, so Heather comes to the party. She's back from her two-day trip to
2 days.
Paris.
And girls, oh, you know how it is. I'm so jet lagged from Paris.
I'm so
And
boy, is my private jet tired.
The fact that Heather doesn't wear just ascots at this point is shocking.
I know, she and Shannon this season have gone so full
They've
cartoon.
cartoon wealth.
myself.
I need Heather to go full Bogdanovich.
I want,
Speaking of
yes.
modern references,
I want her to have like a
Monocle.
Monopoly Man hat, be an acclaimed director. I guess that's the only thing I can make of the Peter Bogdanovich. Oh, guest
Ascots.
star in The Sopranos.
You always wear ascots.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're thinking of The Kid Stays in the Picture.
No, that's Peter Bogdanovich. But okay, this is so weird. I was telling Jason right before I recorded this, dead ass. I was like, I want to watch The Kid Stays in the Picture tonight.
Oh my gosh, we're like one mind.
Worst improv team ever, baby.
The Interrupters would be our team name. And so then, Tamra comes to, and she's doing kind of like the Kyle Richards social anxiety thing, where she's like, my social anxiety is off the charts talking to these women. Michelle, do you think that still works as an excuse when you're about to call someone a former fat ass stalker, that you're just so shy and scared of group gatherings?
Of
you
course.
think so?
I will always stand my cluster B personality girlies. Like I will never ever leave them.
You'll eat any
I will
BS
eat that
excuse they
crawfish.
give. You'll eat that crawfish down. Yeah, even
I'll
if it
eat
has
it
a line
down,
of shit in it, they don't even have to clean it. Yum, yum, give me
Yum,
some.
yum, yum. Give me more of that shit, baby.
Yep.
This shit's triggering.
So Shannon brings 9 lemons in a bowl to the party.
That was very funny. This was very funny. When I was like, I love a callback. Also, Shannon's horror.
Yeah,
nice.
Nice. It's nice. And then like we heavy on the Shannon classics in this episode. We do another Shannon flashback to the casita, which she said some disparaging passive aggressive things about, but always to Gina's face said nice, the exact same way, the exact same 3 vowels. Nice.
It would be less offensive if she just did a Borat voice. Like very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
My wife
left me. Oh wait.
Her husband. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Shannon's storyline this episode is like they're really trying to kind of promote the Love Hotel, but it's like it's just not happening. We don't care.
Not to
like we see
other parts of the episode, but when Shannon's straight up like, none of them like me and none of them want to be intimate with me.
And it's like, then what are we doing? Why even bring them up?
Yeah, like
Bravo,
the other girls
the
are trying to,
do the cross promotion,
as you say, and they're like, "Oh, you've got this whole a whole list of gaggle of guys," and Shannon's like, "They don't like me. They won't have sex with me."
The show's fake. Joel Kim Booster was mean to me. She's like, she might as well.
And
say,
it's like, okay,
you gotta,
scene's
done,
done,
honey. Yeah. So then we've got like an outside group and an inside group, and the inside group has Tamra. The outside group is talking shit about Tamra, and Heather defends Tamra to Jen. She says that when Tamra showed her the fatty photo, it was just trying to prove that Jen is trying to be her and practice her workouts and copy her.
Right.
And then Jen's like, so you're taking her side, you see her perspective. And Heather's like, I just see one's perspective.
The royal
one.
Which is you, but I do like royalty. But also, I'm a heinous bitch for saying this. And also, I shouldn't be defending Tamra's actions.
At all. And they kind of frame it as like Heather's always going to take Tamra's side just to kind of like protect her, keep her on the show, kind of like the production,
Old
type.
guard.
Old guard. But to me, Michelle, do you think part of it is Heather's fat phobia is what's repeatedly walking her into traps when she's usually so savvy? Because this happened last season too.
I don't think it's Heather's fat phobia. I think it's Heather's sales acumen because she can show Jen, you don't have to do Tamra's diet. You could do the DeBro diet.
I see.
I have a whole book.
She sees a business opportunity in making Jen spiral to promote her own
And
diet
as Jen
wars.
mentions a lot in this episode, she was recently evicted.
Right. So yeah, no better time to sell her than while she's down. Okay, so then the inside group,
The inside
Tamra,
girls,
the inside girlies, the inside cats. Tamra talks about how she was in NOLA with Teddy, and then Teddy fell down the stairs, and then that's how they found out they needed to operate like immediately on all of her brain tumors.
They found more of the brain tumors, and then I think they also found out that she had tumors in her lungs. And this was the part where I was like, this part made me feel on Tamra's side. Not like that there were even a side. It was just like, yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, Tamra's heart is, there's ice in those veins and whatever, but it is still like,
She's
can tell
going through it.
Yeah, it's her best friend. And it's like, I don't know what I would do if you fell down the stairs because of brain tumors. You fall
a lot, and we laugh.
When we laugh.
Brain tumors.
That's a bridge too far.
That's a whole another kettle of crawfish.
The big C.
The big C.
The big C.
And then within the same breath, though, she recounts her side of the Jen story where
she's
she
a pro. The show must go on.
Oh, she is.
Show must go on.
Focus. Yes. She says that Jen called her names, which I'm like, what
name?
Footage not found?
Yeah.
And then Gretchen defends Jen. And Gretchen does do, in her defense, even though she's so bad at fighting, she does be like, bring up the FBI Ryan thing where it's like, you said her house was raided and Ryan was a criminal and the FBI were going to get him. And then, of course, Tamra is on her heels and has to be like, and I apologize for that. And I'm very sorry as a legal disclaimer. And then, but that's all Gretchen's got. She's like, okay, I'm done with the fight.
Sorry. I'm going to have to hijack the episode for a minute. And that's not like me. I cannot do this with Gretchen right now. The lashes are so bad. And I don't want to body shame, but these are false lashes. So it's giving Guillermo del Toro's, what was that movie with the...
Oh yeah, the Pan's Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Her eyelashes look like Pan's Labyrinth.
It's giving like Hudda Love Island, where it's like a little distracting, this thick caterpillar.
I can't do this, especially when she's like trying to be like a voice of reason and talk about literally anything serious. It's like, girl.
And like Gretchen is so bad at fighting and so easily dog walked by Tamra. She really needs all five senses for awareness. She doesn't need to compromise one for beauty because it's like, she's already, super capable at this type of housewives thing.
I was going to say it. She was never that girl.
No. I don't think anyone would ever accuse her of being that girl.
She was okay when she had Tamra and Vicky at their best and she had somebody to play off of, but she's just not.
She was a great victim of the pros, and now that's all she knows how to do.
We're talking about Facebook comments.
Yeah.
She's a little dated.
Yeah. She's a little locked. Yeah, everything is frozen in time.
Everything has been frozen. Her hairspray, like using the hairspray that has been illegal for 40 years because of the ozone layer. That's what she still is doing.
She's basically Encino Man.
Oh my
Like
God.
she was frozen in time since she was like last on Housewives season 8, and then they like chipped her out for this season.
Right. But she won't be getting an Oscar later on.
No.
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 She'll never be the whale.
She'll never be the whale. Oh,
Speaking of the whale, cut back to Tamra talking about fat ass Jen.
Good transition. Oh my gosh. Good podcasting. So then the women decide to come together despite their various shit talking because Gina has an announcement. Ooh. So then we see them all kind of like in the courtyard side yard thing.
Very uncomfortable.
It's very strange. And
Gina has in black boxes.
Yes. Which and like she's out the second story window. It seems like some kind of like medieval courtship ceremony, or like when they hang the sheet out to the wedding goers to prove that the wife wasn't a virgin.
She was a virgin.
Some kind of Romeo and Juliet. Like it's all very strange. And then suddenly Gina pulls out like a mask, a green, purple, yellow Mardi Gras mask, and starts throwing beads at the women. And reveals we are going to New Orleans. And then this is a trailer.
And then this is Tamra's big moment.
Big moment. This is she gets a little what her new therapist might say is triggered. The beads bring her back to 2 weeks ago when she was with Teddy in New Orleans.
The stairs
and all the women are like, oh, Tamra, because this is like legit, obviously.
That's hard.
Do this tie-in scene. I mean, I don't know if the beads really brought her back there emotionally, but it's like
she also knew that they would be doing a cast trip in New Orleans, and so she also brought up New Orleans.
But it's like we have to give her
this sucks.
We got it's
sucks,
she deserves
and it sucks,
that.
And it's a shitty situation, and we love Teddy,
but
despite
of course,
episodes.
Right. We don't want anything bad to happen.
We don't want you to have tumors. We want you to be able to walk down a staircase with confidence.
Yes.
And
and
that's the big C we
cheat
want
on your
for
husband.
Teddy. That's
confidence.
The big C.
Confidence.
Confidence, not cancer. That's always been our motto.
We want her back selling starvation diets to all the girlies. We want her well. But Gretchen can't even pretend to give a shit and just whispers to Katie, like while the women like surround and console Tamra, she's really good at playing victim.
Dude, Katie is just always so good, but so odd.
Yes. Katie blinks in
I'm gonna say a thing.
So then we learned that Sophia reached in the next scene with Tamra and Sophia, her daughter, she reached 1,000 listeners
more
on
than
Spotify. I was about to say, Michelle, how do we measure up to her song about
we
candles?
aren't close to Sophia. Any of the Sophias on Spotify right now. Not Sophia Tamra daughter, not Sophia with an F, former Call Her Daddy host. Nowhere close to these numbers. But I feel like our Sean Young and the whale references and Encino Man, we're going to be back. We're going to have a comma. We're going to have a comma one day in our listeners.
Yes. We got to just keep working. Keep referencing old stuff. It'll work out.
It works if you work it.
Speaking of working, Jen and Ryan are working out for their string bikini beach wedding that's coming up. Michelle, have you ever attended a string bikini beach wedding?
Unfortunately,
other than your own, of course.
I'm not wealthy. I was about to be like, you were at my wedding. You were not.
I was not invited.
Your husband's ex-wife was there.
We won't get into it. A controversial time.
But there were no string beans around.
Oh my gosh,
Lauren's ear just fell.
My ear fell out because I was so. It was God telling me don't get into spilling my tea on.
I know. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Is this broadcast as interesting as War of the Worlds?
Like Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
Yeah.
What else would I be talking about?
I don't know, like the film, the season of the challenge.
No.
That's where my mind goes. Anyway, so
Ooh.
yeah, string bikini wedding, and then
Mhm.
Ryan says he's mad at
Well,
Jen's ex Will because, and we have verification from a legal expert who is Jeff Lewis podcast that
oh,
Will
it's not
has not.
Emily.
No. He hasn't paid the lump sum $200K he owes her, and he hasn't been making his monthly payments
Monthly
of
pay.
$6,000 a month.
He's struggling financially with something, but he is on the loan for one of their kids' college tuition.
Right, and paying for car insurance
Car
for
insurance
them.
for some of them, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And then Jen talks about like she understands that Ryan is mad, but she wishes he'd just stay out
Let it
of it.
stay out of it. It's
And she
contentious. She doesn't want
mm-hmm.
the ex to like block her for like on like from texting, which is like
So crazy. Why are they
that's
on a court
fucking
ordered app? Like they should be on a court ordered app for text.
well.
Like a
Still, it's
lot of
like
these
I can
relationships,
also
they should.
understand they have a lot of kids together, and so
But
like
they need a
even
mediator for this televised
they
situation,
can't
in my
afford
opinion.
it, Lauren. What
It's
are
an
you?
app. It's like seriously, like the mediator is ChatGPT probably. It just like flags an alert when there's cursing or something.
ChatGPT maybe. These people need ChatGPT 6. No, neither of them have money. She's talking
Yeah.
about how she's like evicted and this guy can't pay his child support and they have 6 kids. So the fact that they have enough money for phone bills at this point is like what we're getting right now.
You're right.
And I
You're right.
also think there's part of me that thinks that maybe Jen is not wanting to talk all of that much shit about this guy because they do have a lot of kids.
Yeah. It seems like if anything, it's like she's not even really talking about her relationship with him. She's letting Ryan on the show talk
Yeah,
about
he's doing a
his
Malibu
relationship.
rum Barbie over here.
Right.
That's what we call him. Rum
Well,
Ryan.
and all of their rum tum tugger and all of their like even when they're working out, I expect them to be drinking Malibu rum. And Cokes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not a Stanley Cup. It's just like a handle of rum.
Just like a tumbler, a glass tumbler, as they do crunches.
Rum and diet. And she's like, I gotta get ready for this wedding.
So then we speaking of like dark custody stuff, which we got a lot of in this episode, with none of the fun crazy ladies or guys who are causing
with none of the fun that you usually get with custody battles.
Right. So Shannon and Gina are at Shannon's house. What did you think of Shannon's China situation?
Oh my God. Okay. I think it's so brave. Usually, okay, when you go into someone's kitchen and all the cabinets are glass doors.
Yeah.
So you can see everything behind that cabinet. Like it has to always be completely organized, pristine. Yeah. And even me, who's like, I'm pretty organized and like my house is always pretty clean. Like there's still like, those random cabinets where it's like a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Shit cabinets.
This was the horniest I've ever been when I saw the scalloped plates. There were I have been wanting a set of like porcelain scalloped plates for so many years at this point, and I can't bring myself to buy them. And
what if I put them on my registry and then give them to you?
Well, I know I'll never get them because when are you getting married?
Oh, that's true.
And no one would believe it. Like,
they'd be like, no, you don't want those.
She had so many different types of scalloped plates.
Yeah.
Did that clock for you? Were you looking at those and be like, those are scalloped plates?
No, I was like, that's a fuck ton of china. And like Gina, I'm shocked she hasn't broken it all while drunk.
But that wasn't china. That was just like the dinnerware. The china was somewhere else. That was not the china. That was just out like that.
She her china is more upscale.
Her china is from China.
Mm-hmm. You were like, can't say Chinese. It would be racist. Is China from China? Is it like champagne?
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's from Champagne.
That's why it's called that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was joking about you being scared of being racist, and then I was like, am I racist?
Nobody's racist here.
Okay. So then, yeah, we learn more about this situation. Travis's son is like on the lam and
He's
they're
on the
not in
lam. He hasn't gone to
school.
school in 3 weeks, which is like, this is the most fucked up thing. Like, I've seen
This,
some weird custody shit on these shows. The other big C, custody, but this
mhm.
is like they're not the mom isn't letting him go to school. Is like, I don't even think that's legal.
That's so scary. Like they haven't heard
That's
from
so
him.
that's
Like
so
that's
Raven. The
really so
disappearing
Raven.
act,
Yeah. Yeah.
time
It's the
traveling.
future I can see and it's not good.
No, it's not good.
Um it's not good.
Yeah, it
And then
sucks.
Shannon's like, I know how it is. David said to the girls, the best way I can hurt your mother is to take
Take
things
away things
away from
away
you
from you,
girls.
girls.
Which it's so funny that later in the episode, they're like, what do you want in a man? And she's like, well, number one for me
I
is always a kind heart. And I'm like,
and when
that
she
that
said that,
tracks.
when Shannon said that, I felt I could see David's
Him
piercing
saying
blue eyes not
100%.
blinking. Like,
Yeah.
I am withholding things from our children to make you feel badly, which
Yeah.
is the darkest thing I could
Oh my
ever.
God.
It's like one of the darkest things I've ever heard. I
It's
can't
not a dream
imagine.
catcher. It's a nightmare catcher.
Mm-mm. What a horrible human. What kind of person
It's
says
so
that?
awful. To say that to your kid, like, also, like, are
Oh
you trying to make them hate you? Like,
my god.
ugh.
Oof.
Ooh, heebie-jeebies.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Um, at least he's made it very
Honest?
clear after his second wife that he is 100% the problem. No doubt in anyone's mind.
No doubt.
No doubt. So then Gretchen, Emily, Katie, and Gina are driving to New Orleans.
Did they fly?
Well, driving to the airport to
Okay.
fly.
No,
Uh,
because that was a part that Gina had to talk about, and all these gals want to fly first class.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Emily and Gina during this car scene, they talk about being Bert and Ernie.
Mm.
Do you
They're
think
talking
that?
about, yeah, I got that, but not
Do
the
you
Bert
see
and
it?
Ernie we know, not from Sesame Street. It was from It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's
There's a
who
Bert
they
and
were referencing.
yeah, to me it was. They're like that classic.
Abbott and Costello type.
Yeah, that class. But that's where Bert and Ernie. That's on Sesame Street. They were named after Bert and Ernie from It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was thinking you were gonna say they're like Bert and Ernie to like middle-aged guys who are golf friends who would never be on a TV show because they're too boring.
I would never make Gina and Emily a classic duo.
No, no,
And
no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no,
But neither of them can even play off each other in any sort of a way.
no. There are two voices of reason who are
Yeah.
famously not good recipe for comedy for
No,
two,
no.
straight
It's
men.
not good.
Not good. So then they get there, this group gets there, and they are by the Mississippi River. They cannot guess which river it is.
They're on the river. Okay, so this was crazy because like I even knew that.
I was about to ask you, I was like, did you know?
Did you know? Yeah, cut to
know?
the more you know comment. Yes, I knew that they were on the Mississippi River because also like when it's a very big ass river, right? There's like two that people
Mhm.
know in this fucking country, and it's the Mississippi and maybe the Missouri. They're
Yeah.
also a state over from Mississippi, like geographically.
Yeah.
Also,
And
they tell you that when you get on that boat, because I've been on that fucking boat. And they're like, Riverboat Queens, we're on the famous Mississippi River.
Yeah.
But these
it's
girls,
like
it was
they
not
didn't get
registered.
it
They didn't get
over
it. They
their
tell
heads.
you, and the fact that none of them knew how to Google Maps, like Google will tell you, you can be like, find my location, and it will tell you the Mississippi River. None of them
I
were
know
able to do
Katie
that.
was trying to like take a picture of just the water and then Google Lens it. I'm like, girl.
Girl, be so for
Just-
real. This
just
is how
gonna
I
say
talk
water.
to ChatGPT. Girl, be so for real.
But to her credit,
No.
Katie says, "Don't look to me for geographical advice." She malfunctioned her.
Yeah, don't ask
her
me
error.
because that sounds like something humans know.
She was the old model. Yeah,
But it
the one
was
you could name.
yeah, but they somehow, like, the producers were able to cut to footage, like, a conversation about geography with her. Lauren, your ear falling out is ruining my life.
I know. I'm sorry. This is why I don't usually.
This is my teddy falling down the stairs. Jason, cut that. I'm triggered. Not good.
So then we're in the plane. Shannon puts
We have
nipple
planes,
cream
trains, and automobiles
on her
guys.
lips. This was all edited very
I
all
can't
over the place.
Well, I was honestly, like, I was shocked this is all one episode because I was like, wait, we're announcing the trip, but now we're going on the trip.
Going on the
Usually
trip.
it's like the next episode they go on the trip and we watch them get to the location, and I was like, this is all the same goddamn episode.
Clearly they were struggling a little in the beginning for footage. I mean, we had like 3 classic Shannon clips.
Shannons, and we
had
to
Shannon in the airport trying on clothes.
The Spanx.
Yeah.
Jason, my husband, the famous Jason, we had a conversation about that because I always wondered who bought clothes at, like, actual retail shops at the mall, or no, at the airport. That wasn't like, oh shit, I have to go to Hudson News because I forgot to get a souvenir. I'm gonna buy.
Or I got my period and I have to buy new jeans. Yeah,
right. Yeah. I did like you go to those airports. Well, like DFW is like one of those. Like they have like high-end stores, and I'm always like, who's doing this? Shannon's doing this.
It's
and
Shannon.
She's
keeping
buying a lot, and she's talking to. She's telling you why, and it's like because she's like, I wear Spanx every single day, and you never know if there's like the newest stuff out at the airport Spanx store. And I was like, this is not logic. This is not reasoning. The things that you should be able to do.
It's not like an outlet. It's like Chico's is like all the airport clothes.
They've got all the latest goods at the Burbank airport Spanx store. No.
Yeah. It's but I mean, honestly,
hey,
if you've got that much money,
nice work if you can
get it.
Can you imagine being the person that's like checking her out at the Spanx store at like John Wayne Airport?
It's like, are you getting room for all of that in your suitcase?
And she's like, this is all the latest stuff, right?
She like buys a ticket even when she's not going somewhere just to like go shopping and then leaves.
Yeah. I gotta go to that Spanx store. Past security.
Spanx. They're straight off of the plane.
Past security. Yeah. It's easy to get all the latest goods there.
So then
That's so funny.
So then they work the ladies while they're waiting for the other gals to land. They talk about how Shannon wants Jen to not resolve things with Tamra. In fact, it's Shannon causing the fight between Jen and Tamra because she wants everyone to hate Tamra. Reaching a little, right?
Reaching a little bit. And it's like, okay, like, guys, relax. Yeah, maybe Shannon wants a friend. Oh, that would be a good show for Shannon.
Shannon wants a friend. Friend hotel.
Friend hotel.
Yeah. And then they talk to Gretchen about how she should make up with Tamra, and Gretchen says that God wants her to forgive, and she prays for forgiveness from God. But God doesn't say resolution if someone keeps hurting you, and that's called wisdom. So many slurred words in confessionals.
Okay, I was worried. I don't want to be like, remember that one person that I told you that I thought had a stroke and then they didn't?
Yeah. I mean, I think that maybe it's just they did too heavy a pour for these gals during their talking heads.
It didn't even sound like a drunken slur because she wasn't like wobbling.
That's true, yeah.
well,
Um,
she doesn't use the space like a good physical comedian would, but
right,
it
right.
just I thought she had been stung by bees or something. I was kind
It
of
could be,
worried.
yeah. I mean,
Like
and
an
we've got like
allergic
neurological stuff on the
lives.
brain with the teddy thing, looking for answers. But I think it's just she doesn't know many
Words.
words. Yeah.
Okay, but I wanted to say that when she did that sermon, I was like, this
Hmm.
is another like housewives trope that we need to put in the garbage can.
Yeah.
This is another flappers party. If you're telling me shit from the
Yeah.
Bible, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, see, yeah,
You
it's
know,
like we have Bibled ourselves senseless
Bibles
on this
and bib.
show.
We haven't needed this since Jesus drugs, and we tried that last season.
Well, I think we got some mileage out of it with
Oh, we
like
always get mileage
Tamra's
out of
Tamra's
Jesus drugs.
Christian body lifting and like
No,
and
I'm saying
baking.
like, but we don't need
We don't need it
Gretchen, who
now.
doesn't have
Yeah.
the comedic chops to.
No, no,
You
no.
can't talk about Jesus if you don't have the comedic chops to talk about Jesus.
Agreed. She's just self-righteous and annoying,
She's not a
and
righteous gemstone.
yeah. No, 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 no. She's no Judy. I wish. I wish they could get Judy Gemstone on this show.
She's no Walton Goggins. Let's be real.
Fuck no. Yeah. No, no. She's no Uncle Baby Bobby Billy. So then Jen, oh yeah, all the ladies come, the rest of the ladies get to
Oh.
NOLA and they're all gonna go to dinner.
Mhm.
And Jen hatches a last minute plan for the ladies to sit down with Tamra and just tell her apologies don't work on them. I'm like,
Right.
Jen, they're gonna leave you out to dry on this
Right.
plan. It's just gonna be you
Yeah.
saying it and
Don't
they'll
do
be like,
enjoy the free hotel room, Jen.
yes, Jen, yeah. It's not gonna, you're on your own as
Yeah,
always.
you're not doing that.
And so then they all go to a restaurant that's
I've been to
also
the restaurant.
haunted. Oh my
Muriel's. It's famous.
gosh.
Yeah, no, I've been to New Orleans a few times. I really love it there. Actually, when Jason and I were watching it, I was like, maybe instead of going to Paris for my 40th, maybe we should go back to New Orleans. But actually, we're not going to go to either of those places now.
Because Heather went and now Heather went to
We're
the
going to
other one. You
go
don't
to
wanna talk about it?
Quebec.
Oh, fun. Oh my gosh, that'll be great.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Jason, cut that, but also book it. Jason, book it.
What made you decide Quebec?
I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw I follow a lot of like travel ones and it was like,
Mhm.
what's magical in wintertime? Quebec. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like Quebec City and Montreal. It looks so much like Europe. And I have never been to Canada. And I was like, Jason's never been to Quebec. And I was like, let's do
I
it.
love that. Yeah,
Right?
I love that for you
Yeah.
guys.
No one
Yeah.
thinks of that place all the time. And I'm like, it's just settled up there.
Yeah,
Let's
just
go.
cold though. That's
Yeah.
I guess that would be my thing. But if
It is
you don't mind the
cold.
cold,
No, I don't mind the cold. I'm
I
excited.
wouldn't blame Canada.
I wouldn't blame Canada. I wouldn't blame Canada one bit.
No, no, ma'am.
No blames.
So then they sit down at this restaurant. When you were at it's Marcel's, right? Marciel's?
Muriel's.
Marielle's. Marielle's. Did you order the turtle soup like Gina did?
I did not order turtle soup from that institution. I ordered it from another very famous New Orleans restaurant called Commander's Palace, and Jason and I had turtle soup.
What does it taste like? I've always been so curious. Also, don't come for us, PETA.
It does taste like clams. It's very good.
Yum.
It is actually very good. Like the broth that it's in. I'm a big soup girl. I love a broth.
Right. Also,
It
you
has
hate
taste.
turtles famously. You're like, if
I
could kill and
don't
eat them
like
all.
them, but now I just had another like pop culture memory about turtles and Bravo. When Carter and Kristen start dating, he invites her and all of her friends to that shitty dive bar that has turtle races. Remember that?
Oh yeah, she loves a guy who loves reptiles.
Well, anyway, turtles.
They love reptilian.
I wasn't like I was like.
Yeah.
Actually, and the pieces are about that big of the turtle, so they get a lot out of it.
Their claws, their eyes, their nose, ears.
No.
Okay, so yeah, back in. So then they talk about when the waiter talks about like the ghosts that
Ghost.
are around.
The ghost has a reserved table.
And the women are, mostly believers. Shannon says she hears ghosts having parties in her
This was
house.
very funny. She's like, they sound like they're having fun.
They're
They're having a
breaking all
good
of her
time.
scalloped plates.
They're having a good time.
Having a good time. Do you believe in ghosts? All the housewives do, I feel like. Like,
No,
all of them.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. And honestly, like, it's because I think I just don't care enough. It's like why I
Same.
don't really believe in God. Jason,
Yeah.
keep that. But it's like a whole thing, and like I barely got through college. Like I can tell you Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen outfits from 20 years ago. But like God is like and like ghosts and God, I'm like, oh God. It's like a whole thing. Like my brain
Yeah.
actually can't compute something that complex.
I think it's like you kind of have to grow up believing in both. You've got to go to like church and ghost church and really have
Yeah,
it
I
like,
can't I just
brainwashed
like
into
I
you.
can't
Yeah. Understandable. So then they saw, they're all eating dinner, and then suddenly everyone rehashes all of their disturbing custody situations.
right,
Like,
but they just want to also have just a good time. This is also what's so funny is like they're talking about like really dark custody situations, but also Gina's like, but I don't want us to rehash anything, and I want us to all have a really good time tonight. And they're
yeah, like
this is
Travis's
good.
ex is calling my 10-year-old, leaving God knows what messages, but let's have
That's
fun.
fucked up, by the
That's
way. That
crazy. Yeah.
shocked me. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my
Dark.
god!" And yeah,
Yeah.
because Gina, they cut to Gina being on the phone, like, because they're calling my kid, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, that's
Woof.
scary."
Yeah. And then we get
Oof.
to hear a little more of Katie's mysterious backstory that
Mm.
Matt confronted her ex once over the phone. It seems like really
Hmm.
Matt should have been the Real
He
Housewives,
should
I
he should have the
guess.
orange, but also like I think it's important for Katie to have a backstory to prove that she
Exists. Yes.
existed
Yeah.
before.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
In a context, a
of
more
human.
believable. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
And so then, thank God, one of the ghosts pops out, Pierre, and spills a drink all the way down Heather Dubrow's
Oh my
Gucci
god.
dress.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, it's a black dress. It's not
It's
stained.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine." And then she talks about how she wants to haunt whatever fucking floozy about her $50 million house, and who knows what wares they're putting in the Dubrow closet.
Right. It was just an excuse to mention her towel warming drawer
Right.
and cut to the
Mhm.
footage.
Mhm.
But I was like, honestly, I don't believe in ghosts, but if you're real, Pierre, thank you for breaking that up. That was
Yes,
giving
I'm glad she
zest.
had got an espresso martini spilled on her back.
Yeah, bring her down to cut her down to size a little bit,
She didn't
you
like
know?
that.
She
She
didn't
was
like it.
pretty horrified.
Mhm.
Also, okay, this was like the funniest part of the episode, which was pretty boring. But do you remember? Okay, the scene, the scene, cut to interior. Heather walks in, stage left, into, yeah, she's walking into her hotel room and she looks around
Mhm.
and she's like,
Ugh.
oh, champagne. She's mortified at this room. She hates
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
not liking it.
yep. Well, what does she like, you know?
Champagne.
Champagne. Oh, speaking of what she likes, the ladies get into what sexual positions she and Terry might prefer. That maybe they fuck talking about their stock portfolio. I'm like, when Michelle, when do you think is the last time that they
Had
like,
sex.
yeah? Because I feel like that's the
Um,
real ghost in the room, if you know what I'm saying, that no one's talking about.
you know, I bet that they do have sex probably kind of regularly just because Terry's a doctor and he knows it's like good for your
Healthy.
health. Yeah. So probably
Yeah.
like once or twice a month.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, did you hear that?
Ghost. Pierre.
No.
Oh.
It was actually my daughter playing with blocks and they all just fell down. God
Oh my
damn it.
gosh.
She's very unhappy right now.
Oh no.
She'll never be an engineer.
Yeah, that's the first thing
I
that they
didn't
make you do
even
in resume school or in
Ooh.
engineering school.
Yeah. Um,
And then we talk
wow,
about
this really brought it down talking about Heather and Terry fucking. But you know what's gonna bring it right back up, baby?
Emily and
Shane and
Shane
Emily
fucking.
Shane. This was
Wow, we really
fun.
are one mind
This
today.
is
Oh
one
my
for the
god.
girls because they were talking about like what's your favorite position, and Emily was like so for real when she's like from
Mm-hmm.
behind because I can watch TV,
And
and
I
then
was
she just
like, she's us for real. She's
she's
just like us for real.
yeah, she's just like us for real. And then when she was like, and if you bring snacks in there, but not like in a sexy and putting whipped cream on your tits type of way, like you're eating chips and you're watching Law and Order while getting your bang out.
Yeah, and I what I really love is how committed she is to this idea too. That it's like that they do anal too. So it's
Yeah,
like he's just like lubing up, like getting everything prepared, doing her own
getting
enema
everything
and stuff while
prepared.
she's sitting and watching, Law and Order or
Mhm.
whatever. I'm
She's
like, oh,
googling
I love that.
autism on her
Yeah.
phone. But then the sadness
Oh my
comes.
god, this was so
This was so
crazy.
crazy.
All of a sudden Jen's like, "Oh, we haven't, had vaginal sex
We
in a
haven't
while
had
because
been able to have
my
sex.
vagina is broken from a
Closed.
urogynecological surgery," which means it's like she had a
It's
pelvic floor prolapse, and
she's
so they had to
closed
sew it back
up.
up.
They can only get Ryan's tip in, which also cut to the waiter.
The waiter
Who's
being like,
God,
"Ugh."
like right before that, he had just spilled all over Heather Dubrow, and now he's walked back in to check on these ladies, and he's learned about a woman's whose vagina is no longer open.
Yeah, he's like, "Can I get you another prolapse, ma'am? I'm
And
sorry,
then
turtle
yeah, and then
soup."
she's like, I can only get the tip in, and he's like, I hope I'm getting a good tip. Yeah, and so everyone's like horrified, and then our girl
And then just
Katie,
yeah.
with a classic cutaway. It was like a Family Guy cutaway. It's so goddamn good. Her mouth must be really tired.
Just
Not
dry.
mine, because
Her
I'm fully
vagina must
charged.
be as dry as my one-liners.
Mm. I don't
So
have
then
feelings.
and it's so crazy they end on such a feel bad note, but then we get the preview for the next episode, which is
The
flash
next.
forward. The next flash forward to 24 hours later.
Oh,
Katie
yes.
we're like, Katie, you're the leak! You're the
She's
leak!
malfunctioning.
Katie's malfunctioning, the women are malfunctioning, that the robot has become their overlord and
Oh
leaked
my
all their
God.
pictures.
Malfeasance.
Malfeasance. Tamra. Oh yeah, they
Mhm.
get in. The fatty photo comes up again, and they say, "Tamra, you're drunk," which is something that they throw at
Oh.
her from season to season, that she has a drinking problem. And then we get
Mhm.
the Tamra storm off down the back
The
staircase.
Tamra storms Bedore off.
Tamra storms Bador off. She's having her Shannon moment because she feels like she's earned one. And I
She's earned
can't wait for
one.
the next episode to just get all
Where
the fallout.
Tamra quits.
I want it to fall out like Jen's vagina
Yeah,
and then get
Jen's
sewn back up by the editors like Jen's
Mhm.
vagina. Sorry, that's so gross.
Spooky. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh
Whoa.
God, the ghost again.
Yeah, that's the sound that Jen makes during sex with Ryan right now because it hurts so bad. Ah!
As if she's being haunted, like a ghost having
Right.
a party.
Exactly. At
All right.
Muriel's, not sponsored.
All right, that's going to do it for us students. Thanks so much for listening. We'll be here every Monday recapping this whole season of OC. We're locking
damn it.
in. No more side quests.
We're locked and loaded.
And the season is really starting to cook. But even if it starts to go downhill again, like Jen's pelvic floor, we will lift it up and be here with you to take you through it.
Let's do it.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.